Maybe this ball is rigged in some way. Maybe there's a magnet here. Maybe there's a motor. Let's try it with something from the audience. Does anybody have chapstick or lipstick or something small that I could roll? Perhaps a glass eyeball, perhaps a small child, anything like that? Preferably chapstick or lipstick. That might work. Now let's see. Do you work for the mystery spot?
No.
Did you buy this in the mystery spot?
No.
Do you think you're reliable?
Yes.
I'll go ahead and take it. I'll give it a gentle push up this board. You can see I'm going to put it outside the groove to show the groove is not rigged. It still rolls. I'll let it rest this time. No push at all. I have no idea what's going to happen if you use it for the next 2 weeks. So wait about 2 weeks to use that, right? So finally what I've got is I've got a bottle of water. Now I have this water. This water is going to show you that I'm really thirsty. That's all I wanted to do. I'm just thirsty. No, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pour it inside this groove. You can see it comes rolling back on out, and on its way out, it does transform into vodka. So if you're very, very thirsty, feel free to come and have a sip. Now, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, the Board of Mystery is getting kind of tired, kind of sleepy. It has had a long day. Let's give the Board of Mystery a big round of applause. Everybody, good job. Or you can stick your arms out and become Rose from Titanic, which is very funny because my name is actually Jack. Now please be careful. Please do your best. Do not jump off the table. If you jump off the table, you will land there and fall on your face. Instead, use these steps right here and step down the table or sit on the table and slide off it. There are a few other demonstrations inside the cabin. First off, those handlebars. If you let yourself hang from the handlebars, you will lean over in the air. Do not hang from those while somebody's in front of you because you will kick them in the face. Now, in the next room, there is a pendulum. It's a ball made of lead dangling from a cable. This pendulum is made of lead. It's 32 pounds. You can push it towards the center of the mystery spot, towards that window up that way. It's very difficult. Push it away from the center of the mystery spot towards this corner over here, and it's very, very easy. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, in the next room, there is a ladder. It's a normal ladder, but you can walk up it with no hands and stand at the top, and at the top, you can lean off the wall. At this point, please feel free to explore the entirety of the cabin. This is your free time. If you don't want to be inside the cabin, please wait for us outside in the next courtyard. The tour's going to move over there in about 7 minutes. So when you're done in the cabin, please wait for us outside that way. Until then, please try out both rooms of the cabin. Explore it all. Take fun. Take photos. Use demonstrations. Have fun. Free time. Yay! Yay! Still uphill side. This is still the downhill side. I'll even take the billiard ball out of my pocket. I'll go ahead and drop it on this bench. And it comes rolling right back on downhill. So now we know beyond a shadow of a doubt that side is higher and this side is lower. That's not what's weird about the bench. Here's what's weird about the bench. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to walk uphill. If I could ask everyone to please pay very close attention to my height as I walk uphill. And tell me, make your way all the way inside. You're doing great though. Do I look any taller? Do I look a little bit shorter? It didn't feel good. I walked downhill. Instead of getting shorter, I get much, much taller. At first, people think it was an optical illusion caused by this roof or by the cabin, but I can't prove it's not an optical illusion. To prove that, what I need is I need the help of 5 people of decreasing height. I need to start off with somebody tall and end with somebody very short. Now, somebody tall, let's have a look around. Let's choose a victim. How tall are you, sir? That's perfect. Come on up. Let's have you go and stand right this side. Now you should go and stand right next to me. Face towards the crowd. You made the crowd a big happy smile. I need one more person now. Let's look around. Let's choose somebody a little bit taller than that. How tall are you back there, sir? That's actually exactly what I need. Come on up. Let's have you go and stand right over here. So we got 5'11", 5'9". Now I need somebody a little bit shorter. Is anybody here? Let's look around. How tall are you? That's exactly what I need. Come on up. Go and stand around that side. Now somebody even a little bit shorter than that. So let's see. You're a little bit too short. I'm sorry. How about, how tall are you back there? 5'7". No. Is anybody 5'5"? Are you 5'5"? Come on up. Go and stand right over here. Let's see. This should work just fine. This will work just fine. I'll need one last person to victimize. You're all a little bit too short. I'm sorry. No. You said 5'2", right?
Yeah.
Come on up. So I'm going to stand right over there. This should work in theory. This will definitely work. All right. First off, can any of you see the roof behind you without turning your heads around? You know, otherwise in the back of your head, stop as you know. Next up, if you look to your right, notice everybody on your right is currently shorter than you. If you look to your left, notice everybody on your left is currently taller than you, making you by far the tallest, making you, unfortunately, the shortest. It's going to get better, don't worry. It's going to get worse. Now, what I want the 2 of you on the end to do is please switch places. And then you 2 in the purple, please switch places. And then you in the middle, basically stay put. If you look across each other's eye levels now, notice your eye levels begin to perfectly match all the way across the bench. and you become almost identical in height all the way down. Does it feel good being tall? Good. Does it feel good being short over there? No. We're going to try it one more time. I want the two of you on the ends switch places, but the rest of you stay put. So just use you. Perfect. As he walks downhill and she walks uphill, he gains an entire head in height, and she loses that entire head in height. Right. There's one more demonstration. If I could have all of you please focus your eyes on your feet. Bend your backs to the waist as far as you can. Let's give them all a big round of applause. I need you to not fall like you're about to. So tell me, if you're 5'7", that's about the average height. So I need you to tell me, about where is your eye level on this fence? Is your eye level here, higher, or lower? Okay. So go to walk all the way towards the fence here, almost touching it. Is your eye level still up there?
No.
I'm sorry. Let's have another round of applause. Because you lose an entire foot of height. It's noticeable, it's powerful, it's kind of depressing for the person losing the height. Now these two cement blocks, these T blocks are known as the T blocks for a very obvious reason. We're very bad at naming things here at the mystery spot. I'll take my level, I'll put it down to this block right here. It is not level, but it's not uneven by much. This side is higher by a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. It is so little that I can take any sort of leaf. I can put this leaf directly underneath the level, and doing that is actually more than sufficient enough to, in fact, level it out again. Because it turns out, this side is taller by 2 inches. It's not that much. But I would like everyone to please remember that those 2 inches are going to become important later on, because I have to choose my last people for the day. I need to choose somebody who is tall, but does not deserve to be as tall as they are. I'm going to choose somebody who seems heartless, cruel, or evil. It's a tough choice. It's you. It's almost like you knew it was going to be you. Come on up. Now I need you to just go ahead and stand right on the side over here. Look about 6'1", 6'2". 6 is good. Now, pretend you're evil for a second. Good, perfect. I need one more person, somebody who is much shorter but deserves to be much taller. It's not going to work with you, I'm sorry. But you're tall enough for it to work. Come on up instead of going stand right on this side. And since you raise your hand, I can have your help. Come on up and go and stand right on this side. So I need you to stand right there. I need you to face towards me, look excited, happy, trustworthy, smart. Are you sure you're ready for this? I want the both of you to face towards each other. I want you to pass the test. It took me 2 years to pass this test when I first started working here. How many fingers am I holding up? Pass the test. Good job. Next up, which one of these two do you think looks taller? I'm sure. Okay. I would agree. You look a little bit tall right now. You look a little bit short right now. It's going to get better, don't worry about it. Now, I need everyone's help for this final part. Pretend there's an invisible line going directly across the top of his head. And please tell me my level right here reaches the exact top of his head. So everyone tell me, should my level be higher or lower for the top of his head? There? Okay. That is a foot, that's almost 2 feet actually, that's not very good. That's about 1 foot and 9 inches. If I could have the both of you please switch places. That's not too bad. Do you think that he's still taller? Is it as much as it was before? No. Let's pretend there's that line one more time. Everyone, should my level be higher or lower for the top of his head? A little bit lower, like right there? Okay, that's already at least, actually that's only about 9 inches. You were 1 foot and 9 inches taller before, now you're only 9 inches taller. You just lost almost exactly 1 foot of height. It's going to last 6 months, I'm sorry about that. Now, you're just gaining almost exactly 1 foot of height. It's going to last 6 months, use it as much as you can. And you're going home the same height that you came here. I'm glad you're happy about that. Let's have a round of applause for all three. One final round of applause for all three. Do you see that? That is a part of the tour that we had been to before. That is the hill that we walked up. You're a smart crowd. You know what's coming next. The tour is about to end. Before I end the tour, don't cry. I'm going to miss you too, I understand. But before I end the tour, I made a promise, and I intend to keep that promise. Ladies and gentlemen, Boys and girls, people of non-binary gender, do you want to know how the mystery spot works?
Yes.
I'm glad to hear that. I don't know. Have a nice day. But we have theories. Now we have lots of theories as to how the mystery spot works. We got 3 that we use in our tours today. The first theory is the oldest. It states that deep underground beneath that cabin is a pool of magma, rotating the opposite of the Earth's rotation, generating the vortex anomaly. Supposedly this causes gravitational effects, makes people shorter, makes people lean over. I don't like this theory because it's very boring. The second theory is much better. The second theory states from this cabin all the way down to the bottom, all the way down to the bottom of that hill lies a fault line. It split open. It started leaking gas into the mystery spot. As we walked up that hill, we began to breathe in that gas a lot heavier and experienced a group hallucination throughout the entire tour. And in Santa Cruz, that is very common. So welcome to Santa Cruz, everybody! Yay! There's a third theory. The third theory is my favorite. This third theory states thousands of years ago, an alien UFO crash landed here. It was destroyed, but the aliens survived. They laid eggs. 21 years ago, one of those eggs hatched into a mystery spot tour guide, Jack. Now, as an alien, I have neat powers. Throughout the entire tour, I have been controlling your minds. And for example, watch this. A long time ago, I told you all to go, ooh, and then, you'll notice you all just did it again, thanks to my alien mind control powers. Now, if I'm an alien with these mind control powers, I'm going to mind control you all one more time, and I'm going to make you all take these mystery spot stickers. Yay! You get as many as you want. If you don't have a car, there are plenty of cars in the parking lot. On your way down this hill, you should be careful. If you fall down this hill, you will not roll back up. If you enjoyed my tour, my name is Jack. Thank you very much for coming to the mystery spot. If you did not like my tour, my name was Michael. With that said, that's for everybody. Come on down, give us stickers, everybody, and thank you very much for taking my tour.
Thank you, Jack.